Hello girls and guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Robothought Zero to Hero series Python coding on Jetson Nano. Alright guys, we are on lesson number 81 and I'm going to show you a new stuff which is Python if statement. Yes, alright. In the last 81 lessons, right, 80 lessons, in many places we used if you notice carefully, we used actually, right. Now we are getting into the actual if statement. Let me show you what exactly is that. So basically Python supports all the common conditions from mathematics, right? For example, equal a equals b, or a equal b, or not equals a, then you need to put an exclamation mark, and equal to b, that is not equal. Similarly, less than or equal to, right? Less than symbol, and then greater than a is greater than b, all those stuffs, right? Those are pretty generic. Now these conditions can be used in several ways, most commonly in if statements as a loop. All right, there are multiple conditions you can use. All right guys, now most important thing, these kind of statements like if loops and do while loops and all those stuffs which I'm going to show you plays a major role in computer vision program, right? When you start creating your own say for example, let's use OpenCV, which is pretty advanced, I'm going to show you later on, and then deploy those applications in robotics. All these kind of loops and statements will come in very handy. So better you get a hands on, and do please follow my instruction, keep practicing. All right, so all right, let's get started. So let's log into Jetson Nano terminal. I am already logged in and I am on my Python. Okay, let me get into Python IDE. Let's create a new file. So let's say nano, what do we name it? So we are going to learn about if, right? So let's say if.py. okay, that's a new fresh Python file. Now let me show you a very simple example of if. Say a equals to some number, throw some integer 33, and b equals to say 200. okay, now how do you use the if statement? If the color should change, can you see that? If b is say greater than a, if b is greater than a, then what should happen? If you need to put a colon, right? And then guys, indentation, make sure to follow this indentation or else your program will not execute. When you put an if below that, then immediately leave a space. All right, that is space. Print, now say b is greater than a. okay, yeah, this is the most simple example of if statement. Now let's say control O, enter, control X. Now let me execute that Python file, python3 if.py. wow, what was the syntax error? If py line 5. And then okay, so let me see. Let's say nano if.py. what was the mistake guys? A equals to 33 and b is 200. If b is greater than a, and then print, oh man, can you see that guys? I forgot to close the bracket. Guys, these are all not intentional, okay? It just happens with me. It's going to happen with you as well. So it's pretty common, but you got to practice. Control O, enter, control X. All right, now python3 if.py. There you go. B is greater than A. Alright, guys. So, this is a pretty simple, very simple program on if statement. And I'm going to come back in the next lesson and show you multiple ways of playing around with if statement. Alright, guys. See you until then very soon.